Hello. Today we're going to explain and show how to measure inflation. Shifts in supply and demand cause some prices to go up and some prices to go down. For example, if there is a shortage in supply, you can say the prices will go up. The inflation means that average prices go up. So, inflation reduces our purchasing power. As an example, we can say that, for example, if in a month our salary was $100 and we could have bought 100 apples with our salary, now since the prices of apples have gone up, for example, from $1 to $2, our purchasing power is less, so we can buy less apples with it. We measure the average level of prices using the price index. So in this case, we use CPI, Consumer Price Index. We're talking about the basket, which where the goods which consumers purchase per month. So this basket has many goods in it. As regards to this diagram, we can see that the CPI, Consumer Price Index, for a country in 1980 is 130. So the price per month for that basket 130. In 2010, the price has gone from 130 to 2080. So we can say that inflation has more than doubled. So the prices have gone up by, well, yeah, as I said, it has more than doubled. So it doesn't mean that our income is same and the prices and only prices go up. It means that our wages also increased. So our purchasing power didn't decrease. So if our wage also goes up, for example, from $100 to $200, it means that now we can buy same amount of product as prices also increase and wages also increase.
You can measure inflation rate by using this formula, P2 minus P1 over P1 times 100. We will try to use this formula for our example here. The CPI in 2010, that's this number here, is 280, as you can see, and in 1980 it was 130. That's our P2 and our P1, the 2 years. We put them in the formula 280 minus 130 over 130 times 100, and we get, as you can see, 115%, which proves that that the inflation rate in this time has more than doubled. Another example to explain to you how we determine the CPI, because you might wonder where we get these numbers from, 130 and 280. I'm going to earlier on, Kaki put the example of the basket where different products are in. Different products in this basket have different weights. We are just for an example trying to give you apple and milk from this basket as a simplified example. The price of apple in 2000 was 1 and the price of milk was 2. We just put 2000 as a base year as an example to make it easier. In 2010, so 10 years after our base year, apple cost 3 and milk 6. As I already explained, the different products have different weights in the basket. So the apple has a weight or a quantity of 5 and the milk has a quantity of 3. We can now take price times quantity. We can do this in our base year by taking 1 times 5 and 2 times 3. In 2010, 3 times 5 is equals 15, we've done it here, and 6 times 3 is 18. We add these two numbers and get 33, and we add the numbers from here, so 1 times 5 plus 2 times 3, and we get 11. And now we can measure the CPI for this year by comparing it basically to our base year. So 33 over 11 times 100 equals 300. So the inflation rate for 2010 in this case would be 300. And that's exactly how these numbers were measured. That's how you measure inflation rate. Of course, this is just theoretical, and as already mentioned, wages can rise. There are different factors that determine how expensive things are, but that's the theory. Thank you very much for your attention.